Um, Eric Garner was murdered 5 years ago, close to 5 years ago now, by Officer Daniel Pantaleo. He was charged with a crime after his death, which was unheard of. It was an illegal stop. They shouldn't have even bothered the young man, but it happened. Um, they never filed criminal charges. Grand jury never brought criminal charges. The family was awarded a civil case for $6.9 million. The mother is still fighting for justice. We want Daniel Pantaleo fired. He's been receiving more money since he's murdered Eric Garner. Six-figure income every year. Work behind the desk, hasn't been back in the field than he's made before he murdered Eric Garner. So we don't want this to be something encouraging for other officers. If I kill someone, I'll make more money behind the desk. I'll still keep my job, and nobody will care. This has to be a precedent for things moving forward. Now, at this hearing that just passed at One Police Plaza, let people know this was a NYPD civilians CCRB hearing. I have to be clear on that. So it's a Judge Maldonado. She makes a determination either way. Guilty, innocent, if he should lose his job or not, that decision gets sent to the police commissioner. Now, James O'Neill, I've met him a few times. He's actually a likable guy because he speaks like he cares, and he knows data, and he knows everything that's going on. And from speaking to other officers, police commissioner is very hard on police. If they get caught DUIs, no more, slap on the wrist, you are getting fired. Any type of indiscretion, you're getting fired. He's not playing games with the cops. However, he wasn't the police commissioner at the time of this murder. So he gets to make the determination regardless of what the judge decides. He makes Dan Pantaleo get 2 months suspension or fired or no penalty. A lot of these times, these decisions are not made public. But being that this is high profile, we expect this decision to be made public. So in saying all of that, I say the family is grieving to this day. Why would you have a family for 5 years with no closure? It's not fair. It's not right. They need closure. They need to make an example out of Pantaleo. I know the PBA is strongly behind them. But if you look at the PBA, they have no diversity in their ranks. You got Patrick Lynch, the head of the PBA, and it's sad that there's no diversity in its ranks. And we need, again, we talk about diversity. We need people of color there so things can happen. I understand you're a union guy. You got to protect your guy at all costs. But when does that stop? Anthony Baez in the Bronx got murdered, the same in the chokehold by an officer. That officer is serving time right now to this day. So there is precedent. And again, this trial, Officer Pantaleo will not serve time. It's just about him keeping his job or losing his job. And the right thing needs to be done. He needs to lose his job. He cannot be a minority killer, a person who's out there killing black folk out in policing our communities. We cannot have that.
You have a little more knowledge on this situation than me. Does he have a history of brutality?
He has a history. I don't know of a brutality, but he does have disciplinary history of wrongdoing in our community. So, yes, he does.